Have you been drinking the same coffee for so long that you can't even taste it anymore? Are you tired of spending $15 on a bag of coffee that you don't even like? Then this coffee show is for you. Welcome to the Bracketology of Coffee and the long-awaited Season 3 finale. This season we had 4 coffees from Target taking on 4 coffees from World Market. And we've had some unbelievable matchups, some really high scores. So let me introduce the competitors in today's matchup. First off, we have the Ethiopian Yirgacheffe from Target, the Archer Farms brand. The origin is obviously Ethiopia. This 10-ounce bag goes for $5.99. It's a light roast and they ranked number 4 in my brackets. They are going up against another Target brand, Archer Farms, their breakfast blend. The origin is Latin America. This 12-ounce bag goes for $5.99. It's a light roast and they ranked number 6 in my brackets. So, let me tell you how this works. First off, I prepare these coffees in a French press. The recipe I use is 1 tablespoon of coffee grounds for every 5 ounces of water. I steep it for 4 minutes, let it cool down for 3 minutes after that. The competition consists of 2 halves. The first half, I drink the coffees black, fresh out of the French press, and in the second half, I add some cream. Each round, they'll be scored out of 100, allowing for a maximum total score of 200 points. So, let me get these coffees brewing. I'll be right back. Alright, coffee is done brewing. I'm just letting it cool off for a couple of minutes. I've got a couple of quick side notes before we begin. First off, as you can see, I'm coming to you from my camper. This week I'm actually camping in Oklahoma at the Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge. This place is pretty cool. I did a 10-mile hike yesterday. If you want to take a tour of my camper, I will put a link in, I think, this corner right here. A link will pop up. Take a tour of my camper. Check out some of my camping vlogs. I've done some really cool stuff while I've been camping. Also, I am not a super taster. I consider myself an average taster. 25% of the population is thought to be a super taster, and that is not me. What I look for in coffee is drinkability, something that is smooth and flavorful with a pleasing aftertaste. I'll throw some coffee tips on the screen for you. The way this works, I drink the coffees twice. The first taste, I'm just getting an overview, and on the second taste, I'll give them a score. So let's get this thing going. Since I did such a long hike yesterday, I feel like I deserve this extra batch of coffee this afternoon. So let's go ahead and get started with this Ethiopian Yirgacheffe. And as you can see, the Target brands have beat out the World Market brands in these brackets, which is saying a lot, to be honest, because the World Market coffee was really delicious as well. So let's go ahead and get an overview on this Ethiopian Yirgacheffe. So I mentioned I'm looking for drinkability, and I could definitely drink this coffee all day. It's just smooth, it's got a solid coffee flavor, pleasing aftertaste. I really enjoy that coffee. I've been discovering the Ethiopian coffees recently, and I'm really becoming a huge fan. So let's get an overview on this breakfast blend. In full disclosure, I believe, I'd have to look back at some of the videos. I did a blind coffee tasting with my parents a long time ago. And I believe this breakfast blend was the winner in one of the brackets, or one of the matchups, I guess. So I'll have to look back and check for sure, but let's get an overview on this breakfast blend. Same thing, very drinkable, delicious aftertaste. The reason I love matching these coffees up is because on one day I will love the Ethiopian Yirgacheffe, and on a different day I will also love the breakfast blend. But putting them head to head allows me to compare and contrast the differences. So I'm really excited for this matchup. It's going to be some high scores. It's going to be a close matchup. I'm excited. So let's go ahead and get a score on this Ethiopian Yirgacheffe. It's delicious. I've said this before, I don't know if it really makes any sense, but there's just nothing not to like. Every bit of it is very close to perfection. The aftertaste is delicious. I'm going to go ahead and I'll give them a 96. Now for the breakfast blend. Same thing, that one's delicious as well. This is where putting them head to head comes in handy as far as determining which one is better. I'm getting a little bit more flavor from the Ethiopian Yirgacheffe, so I'm going to give this breakfast blend a 95. Alright, I'm going to pause the video, add a little bit of half and half, and we will be back for the second half of this competition. Thanks for watching. Alright, we're back for the second half of this competition. I've added a little bit of cream. If you are interested, I will have the Season 4 brackets, the preview at the end of this video. Coffees have been picked out and matched up, and so the brackets for Season 4 will be at the very end of this video. So, same thing, I'm going to taste the coffee twice. First taste I'm getting an overview. Second taste I'll give them a score. And again, we're going to start with the Ethiopian Yirgacheffe from Target. When you add cream to a coffee, it really just allows all of the different flavors to shine. They've got a melody of flavors going on, and I don't know where Ethiopian coffee has been all my life. That's really good. Now let's get an overview on this breakfast blend, also from Target. It's delicious as well. Quite a bit more flavor in that breakfast blend after adding some half and half to it. This is going to be a close matchup, as I said, some high scores. So let me go ahead and get a score on this Ethiopian Yirgacheffe. Ah, man. I try to get the coffee all over my tongue because I'm not a super taster. I'm trying to absorb as much flavor as I can. That is just awesome all around my mouth. I'm going to give them a 98. Now let's get a score on the breakfast blend. You know, that breakfast blend is really, really good. But the Ethiopian Yirgacheffe just has quite a bit more flavor. And I do love the breakfast blend, but the Ethiopian is just a tiny bit better. So let's go ahead and give this breakfast blend a 97. Now, give me a second to tally these results, and we will declare a winner in the Season 3 finale. Don't go anywhere. Alright, we're back to declare a winner in the Season 3 finale. First up, we had the Ethiopian Yirgacheffe from Target. They scored a 96 in the first half, 98 in the second half, for a total of 194. And they went up against the breakfast blend, also from Target. They scored a 95 in the first half, 97 in the second half, for a total of 192. Our Season 3 Grand Champion is the Ethiopian Yirgacheffe from Target. This coffee is delicious, especially given the price point. You know, when I first moved out to Colorado, I went and picked up some of the local coffees. You know, they had Guatemalan coffee and all this stuff, but they go for $20 a pound. You know, who wants to pay that? Bags like this go for $5.99, $6.99, $7.99. You got to go check it out. So, as I mentioned, the Season 4 brackets will be previewed right after this video, and I hope to see you then. But in the meantime, thanks for watching the Nash Potatoes Coffee Show. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We will see you in Season 4. Have a good day.